What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and can we salvage the season?
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
And we are back with the Dolphins franchise, as we have lost 3 straight games in 5 of our last 6. We have the absolute worst offense, 32nd in the NFL, and the 3rd best defense, and we're missing Xavier Howard just for one more week. So what this episode has for it is week 12, 13, and 14. I think we are going to showcase the week 13 game, which is a Thursday night game against Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think we want to watch the Patriots again, but everybody is at 4-6 that is on our schedule right now. So that could be pretty exciting, I guess. Maybe we can get a win, stop the bleeding just a little bit. But we first wanted to offer a contract again to Raekwon McMillan. I kind of thought that I wasn't going to be able to offer another one until the very end of the season, but he's negotiating, so I think we are going to bump it up a little bit here. I mean, he's going to be one of the best linebackers in the NFL before he starts to regress, so I think 6 years, and he will sign. That is exactly what we need. We now have our core guy on our defense, which is fantastic. But let's see if we can get a win at home, which we are still winless, by the way, against the Patriots. And we get our first win at home, a 31-13 victory over the Patriots. We end up sweeping them for this season. Maybe the end of a dynasty, I have no idea. Our passing game was great. Our running game was great. Tell you the truth, even our defense played really well. I mean, the Patriots had to throw the living crap out of the ball in the second half, but I mean, that's just what's going to happen when you have such a big deficit. Minkah ended up getting an interception, which was great. We didn't have a lot of sacks, though. But again, I mean, a victory is a victory, no matter how you look at it. But we did have 2 injuries, one to DeVante Parker and the other one to Kenyon Drake, which they were out for at least the game. So we'll have to check that back when we get back to the home screen. So we got good news and we got some bad news. So Kenyon Drake will be out for 4 weeks with a pulled groin. Nothing here for DeVante Parker, which is great, but somehow we did lose Jakeem Grant as well. He will be out 3 weeks as well. So some guys are going to have their chance. McFarland at halfback, and I think AGG is going to be our 4th wide receiver. So we have clawed our way back into the playoff race. We're only a game behind, but there are a ton of teams at 6-5. We need this win against Mahomes and, sadly enough, a mediocre Kansas City Chief team. Let's dive in.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Under center, it'll be the former UCLA Bruin, Josh Rosen. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
In the event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. DeVante Parker was the intended receiver. 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Rosen. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's bring it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
And congratulations on their win last week, but they didn't get a whole lot of time to celebrate it on Sunday. They were right back to work on Monday, but you'll have to do things differently when you prepare for a Thursday night game. Because normally you'll take some time off. Here you get right back to work on the game plan mentally, and probably not put any pads on until you play again Thursday night.
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami 1st down. That one going for a gain of 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Time to check the defensive starters here for Kansas City. And they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. In Chiefs territory, right at the 40. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down. Rosen to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. You get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At their own 15. On play action, Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. To throw is Rosen. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Well, this is caught by Williams. A gain there of 30 big ones. Yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. So that changes things, no doubt. We thought we might be on the verge of our initial score of the game, but after that interception...
The long return.
Yeah, then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points up.
The Chiefs, in this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early. Presented himself.
Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. The Chiefs bring pressure, and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. Touchdown, Chiefs!
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block. Can it happen?
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
What defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, so far, just the single catch. On 2nd down, Williams. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Come on. Sponge.
And to give this time to the tailback. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Just shy of the 30. They begin the drive with Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Switch.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 34. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He's got a 1st and 10.
Turn it up. Kill.
Powell on the catch. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get off the field, D.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Butker able to put this one through.
A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw over the middle taken in. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Rosen saying, let's go, guys, faster. Clock is running here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best? Yeah, I'll say it. It's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. Good stuff to follow on the West Coast in the afternoon window, one being out in Oakland, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And then one more to highlight, Sunday Night Football, as the national audience will see a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Chiefs' offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half. The same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So the false start will back them up 5. They get the former first overall selection, Eric Fisher. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is Parker, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Play action here with Rosen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 30 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin 1st down.
Confirmed that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now it's Rosen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did. They might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 31, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins getting set to go here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's Rosen to throw, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Plays getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Now Rosen looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50 here in this second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. A good pickup there at 22.
Did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18 is what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, D.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did get there.
Cold decision by him. Not influenced by the crowd, not influenced by outside factors. Does he believe in his team enough to go for it right here? It's a line to get in sync because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
The big tackle, Andrew Whitworth, flag there. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Rosen will throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Rosen off the play action. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And now it's Rosen looking. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down, a very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Rosen. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Rosen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Now here comes Kansas City. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
It's our time. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Yellow. What's the run? They're running it.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him sack number 14. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
For lost yardage.
To throw again on second down. Rosen is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end in Chiefs territory at the 43. Again, it's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rosen to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4 in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Darren Lee. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. They run that effectively.
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The busy night continues for Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So now Rosen and the Dolphins down by 8, 2:18 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. First down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll run on first down. Williams. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And they will take a knee here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they take a knee. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Chiefs, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So we end up losing 23-12. Our offense, once again, 400 yards, 12 points. I mean, what in the world is going on? Why can we not score touchdowns? I just don't get it. Our defense played pretty well. It's devastating. We are just a much better team than this. I don't understand why we can't really win. Yes, there was a little bit of a glitch on that interception in the end zone where they picked it off, kneeled it, and then ended up getting it on the Dolphins' 8-yard line, which led to a touchdown, but didn't really make a difference in the game. I mean, 400 yards, 12 points. We need to be able to do better. The three turnovers stink, but to tell you the truth, I mean, it is what it is, really. And our season continues to slip away, but we do have a home game here against the 5-7 Cardinals. Let's see if we can really stop the bleeding here in the second half. And we squeak out a victory 16-15 thanks to our defense once again. They're just dominant. No matter which way you look at it, they're everywhere. No turnovers today for them, though. Rosen almost threw the game away. He gave up a pick 6 in the 4th quarter. But tell you the truth, we finally got a win. Our playoff hopes are pretty much still there, even if it's kind of weak. We did give up 8 sacks, however. Not the best from our offensive line, but tell you the truth, I do believe that it's Rosen holding on to the ball a little bit. Yes, I'm going to blame Rosen for everything because he is just not good at all. Hopefully I'm able to get a decent round pick for him. We will have to see. So we stand at 6-7, and we have 3 more games against the Niners, the Raiders, and the Ravens. The Ravens are fighting for a playoff opportunity, but again, we're not mathematically eliminated yet. I do think that we're gonna have to riddle off the next 3 wins just to have a chance at making the playoffs. But you're telling me there's a chance. So I think we're going to jump into the season stats, so let's take a look. So Rosen is on the brink of throwing 20 interceptions. I'm sure he will get there. 13 touchdowns, 19 picks. 3,400 yards, 71% completed, 85.7 rating, which isn't god-awful terrible, but it's pretty much at the bottom of the league. Rushing, Drake leads with 704 yards, 2 touchdowns. McFarland's actually done a pretty good job in his wake. He has 199. Our touchdown machine, Trey Ragas, 113, 3.85 scores. That a boy. Receiving wise, Gesicki has 64 catches for 846 yards, 2 touchdowns. Preston Williams actually doing decent. He caught 688 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. Albert Wilson has really come on, 53 catches for 608, 4 scores. Parker, who's been kind of off and on injured this year so far, 33 catches, 505 yards, and a score. McFarland, 191. Drake, 166. Durham Smythe, who's been hurt, 19 for 163. Octavius Cooley has been really doing well in Smythe's stead. 17 catches, 124 yards, 2 scores. Jakeem Grant, 10 for 94 with a score. Defensively, Jerome Baker has 127 tackles. Good Lord. McMillan, 107. Minka, 79. McCain with 70. Mike Hilton with 66. And Agbo with 57. TFL's Raekwon's got 20. Baker and Agbo with 17. And Wilkins with 13. Sacks leader, Emmanuel Agba, 15.5. What an absolute monster. Wilkins is second with 6.5. Chase has 4, 2.5 for Minka, and 2 for Dante Fowler Jr. Interceptions, the only guy who has multiple is Mike Hilton. He has 3, and Xavier Howard actually only has 1 this year, but maybe they're just not throwing his way. So now it is time to take a look at the upgrades for the episode and get to our draft board. Our man DeVante Parker gets one that is spectacular. We're going to keep him in physical so I can kind of give him a little bit more scheme fit. He jumps to an 82 overall, 2 spec catch, 2 break tackle. Big man Christian Wilkins, we're going to go into speed rusher for him. He doesn't move up in overall, which is a shame, but he gets +2 awareness, and I wanted his finesse moves to go up just a little bit. For Dante Fowler, we are going to go into pass coverage. He sticks at a 78 overall, but those were his lowest ratings. Punter Matt Hawk will get 1. I think that's his first of the year. We're going to go into accurate because he has been kind of missing his targets. We do get +2 in accuracy. For Josh Rosen, this will probably be his last upgrade for the FINS. He's just not doing great. He's now a 75 overall. We do get +1 awareness, which is what he's kind of lacking in. Starter Preston Williams will get 1, and I think we're going to go into route runner here. He does go up to 70 overall, +1 awareness, +2 short route. I was kind of looking for medium and deep, but it is what it is. Justin Jefferson will get 1 as well, and we are going to go into physical. He does not move up an overall. He gets +2 catch in traffic and +2 spec catch, which he didn't need help with the spec catch. Elijah Wilkinson, our backup guard, will get 1, and we're going to go into power. Try to get his run blocking up a little bit. He does go to a 69 overall, +2 awareness, +2 run block power. Trey Ragas with a huge 2. We are going to jump into elusive back first. He's going to stick at 65 overall. We're looking for ball carrier vision. We don't get it on that one. And let's put it in there again. Come on, ball carrier vision. We need something. +3 on spin move. Oh great. He's going to run over people while spinning. Great. Adrian Hardy, we're going to hit up route runner. He does go up to 66 overall. I'm just trying to get his routes up a little bit, and he gets catching, which is the other spot I wanted. Octavius Cooley, we're going to go into possession. Sticks at a 65. He might actually have been a 64. Wasn't paying attention. Short route, but we want him catching the ball. And the mandatory upgrade to Bryce Stirk, as is every episode, we're actually going to stick him into pass coverage. It does get him up to 65. I wanted to see zone go up a little bit. Goes up +2. Beautiful. Backup corner Jalen Thompson is still trying to get there. Let's go into slot, see if we can get him as a scheme fit. We do. He's now 61 overall, +2 on tackle. So taking a look at our draft board, nothing much has changed at the top. So this episode, we're actually going to take a look at some 5th round sleeper gems. Starting here with cornerback Avery Young. 6 foot, 198 junior out of Rutgers. This guy's top skills, good press, decent tackling, decent man coverage, but early 5th round projected, mid-2nd round talent. So far this year he has 42 tackles, 4 picks, 10 pass deflections for a really poor Rutgers team, but he played in the Big Ten and they were afraid to throw his way. And another one, outside linebacker Hamza Nasir-El-Din. 6'4", 226 junior out of Florida State. Top skills, A- tackle, B- zone coverage, B- pursuit. Talent, late 2nd round, projected early 5th round. This guy was converted from safety at FSU, and he has not disappointed. He is kind of one of those hybrid linebackers now that can play linebacker but play safety. They can cover tight ends, cover some wide receivers. This year he has 107 tackles, 14 TFLs, and 4.5 sacks. He has been dominant. And the final guy that we will showcase here is halfback JEFFERSON Whitlow. 6', 221 junior out of Auburn. His top skills, A- ball carry vision, A- carrying, A- break tackle. His talent is early 2nd round. Do we need a halfback? Not particularly, but I'm not sure why the NFL is sleeping on this guy. He has over 1,500 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns. He added 2 touchdowns in the air. He has been great, but he's only started for 1 year. Maybe that's why he's slipping a little bit. So that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode. When we come back, we will finish up the season. If any of those teams you want to see, just leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure that I showcase it for you. But hopefully we make the postseason. If not, we will get right back into another offseason and build this team with a little bit more offense. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight out.